it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premier's funeral on Snapchat. Ha! You now tuned into the bag.
Fisk unit.
Soldier.
Fisk unit.
Soldier.
Fisk. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. So apparently, the Baltimore Ravens do not like Lamar Jackson. Apparently, the Baltimore Ravens do not appreciate Lamar Jackson. Apparently, the Baltimore Ravens don't feel like Lamar Jackson is worth guaranteeing a contract for. It can be no other answer. It can't be interpreted any other way because they just paid Roquan Smith before the playoff game. So what you're telling me is you do have the ability to pay people ahead of a playoff game. You do have the ability to negotiate during the season because Roquan just got there a couple weeks ago at the trade deadline. It's not like Roquan has been there for 4 or 5 years. You got done with Roquan in what? 6 weeks, 7 weeks tops? What you couldn't do with Lamar for a year? Nah, we ain't going for that. If I'm Lamar, I am not playing in that playoff game. I hear the Baltimore Ravens be leaking stories about what Lamar gonna do, and you see the frustration in Harborough voice. They're trying to pressure that man into playing. Lamar, sit your ass down. Fuck him. Fuck him. Just like that. All right? They don't like you, Lamar. If they liked you, they would have paid you. You don't... Teams that don't... How do I say this? Teams do not play hardball with quarterbacks. The only quarterbacks that end up having to play through franchise tags, only quarterbacks that end up having to negotiate over multiple years are quarterbacks who their teams don't believe in them. Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, their teams didn't believe in them. All right? Even with Daniel Jones, now that he's the franchise guy, he's not going to play on the tag. They're about to pay him. The Giants are almost done with an extension for Daniel Jones. They just started negotiating a week ago. It was Saquon Barkley, Julian Love. That's who Joe Shane was negotiating with at the trade deadline. He didn't negotiate with Daniel Jones. They just started negotiating, and he about to have a deal. You know why? Because the Giants believe in Daniel Jones. When you believe in a player, you pay him. When you believe in a player, it's not a negotiation. It's like, oh, you go to the player, you ask the player what their number is, and you give them the money. That's how this goes. You think that Matt Ryan never had a problem getting his bag from the Falcons in his prime? No. Did Cam Newton ever have a problem getting his bag from the Panthers when he was in his prime? No. Did Drew Brees ever have a messy contract dispute? No. Did Tom Brady ever have an issue with his contract in his prime? No. Peyton Manning? No. And you know why I'm mentioning quarterbacks like that in the same breath as Lamar? Because Lamar has an MVP. MVP quarterbacks, Matt Ryan, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton. These guys are MVPs, just like Lamar Jackson. You don't negotiate with MVP quarterbacks. Oh, word, Lamar, the highest paid quarterback is Aaron at 50. We're going to give you 51. Fully guaranteed. Bing bong. It's done. You don't play hardball with your quarterback. Why would you want your quarterback to feel less than what he's worth? Why do you want to get over on your quarterback? Why do you want your quarterback to be like, dang, man, I got to settle for this money. They don't believe in me. Why would you do that with the quarterback? I've never understood lowballing a quarterback. It's the most important position in your sport. Just pay him. Just pay him. In life, you get what you deserve. You do. You get what you deserve. And when Lamar Jackson walks on the Ravens and the Ravens got to go back to Kyle Bowlers and Trent Dilfers, you get what you deserve. In life, you get what you deserve, man. And this is what the Ravens deserve because they're playing with fire. And it's going to get to a point where Lamar not going to want to play for him if it's not already there. This is disrespectful. You know that man Lamar want his money. And you gonna pay Roquan before you pay him? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. That's disrespectful. If I'm Lamar, I ain't playing for the Ravens till I get a fully guaranteed contract and the price of the brick going up. And the price of the brick going up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Whatever you offered me a couple months ago before the season started, I want an extra 10 mil. Bottom line. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.